Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome to my review for Escape Room 2, Tournament of Champions. This was directed by Adam Robitel, who also directed the first Escape Room, and it sees the return of actors Taylor Russell and Logan Miller, among others. And this is the sequel to Escape Room, which was released in 2017. And this pretty much picks up where the first movie left off, with Zoe, the main character, played by Russell, hell-bent on bringing Minos and the whole escape room business to justice for what she and Ben had to go through. But they turn over the wrong stone, and they eventually end up in yet another escape room, only this time they're in the game with past winners in a, well, Tournament of Champions, if you will. When I saw that this movie was on the release schedule, I was not excited over the prospects. The first escape room was fine. It was just kind of inoffensive to me. A lot of people just crapped on it and just was like, oh, that movie's horrible. But my friend and I, we watched it and we were like, that wasn't amazing, but it wasn't nearly as bad as people made it out to be. It was fine. Now, having seen the sequel, I can safely say that, yeah, this movie's fine. Not nearly as horrible as I was expecting, but not really like A tier either. It's just fine, like I said. Biggest compliment that I will give towards this movie are the escape rooms themselves. Whoever designed these needs a raise because they were incredibly creative. My favorite has to be the bank one. Maybe it's because I like Art Deco stuff, but I like the design of all of these levels. The bank level in particular had several moments of tension where I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And as far as the characters go, they weren't stellar, but I didn't want any of them to die either. They operate a middle ground. They were there, and they were likable enough. I wanted to see them live, if that's any consolation. There was one character, though, near where the beginning of the game was taking place. He said that today was his wife's birthday and that he's always late. And at that moment I said to myself, dude, you might as well have said it's 2 weeks away from his retirement because you are deader than Kelsey's nuts. However, the rest of the characters actually had potential. There was one character who couldn't feel physical pain. You could do a lot with that. And there was another character who was implied to be a priest who either left the faith or is leaving the faith. And while I wanted to see more done with that, there was more three-dimensional characterizations given to these characters than I expected in a movie called Escape Room Tournament of Champions. There was genuine effort put forth, and I think that should be praised. But with that in mind, though, the biggest problem I have with this movie is that it is insanely predictable. Like, to the point where after the first scene, I said to myself, okay, I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. And no spoilers, but I was correct. Now, I'm not Mr. like, oh, look at my screenwriting brain. Like, I know screenwriting is very difficult. But I've seen enough of these movies to where if I have a feeling that I know where it's going to go, it's probably going to go in that direction. And as far as Escape Room 2, I had it figured out like 5 minutes in. But again, this movie was far better than I anticipated it being. And they actually teased an Escape Room 3. And if they made it, I'll go see it. I'm going to give this movie a good rating. And I know some of you are going to be side-eyeing me like, Ryan, what are you doing? I know I'm giving Escape Room Tournament of Champions a good rating. But I walked into this movie just with the subterranean levels of expectations. And this movie surpassed all of them. It's not a work of art, but it's not a piece of crap either. It operates in a weird limbo that is just simply called it's fine. But that is all from me. Thank you so much as always for watching. It's going to be a busy weekend for the channel. I'm going to be dropping a review for Space Jam 2, Roadrunner, a film about Anthony Bourdain, and then Sunday I'll be dropping a video on the movie Chronicle from 2012. I've wanted an excuse to talk about it for a very long time, and now I created one just because. So please do check that out. And be sure that if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam. I'll see you in the next one.